My name is Geoffrey Mwangi Kirato, and I'm from Greenwood. I'm an international trainer, training in both Kenya and African as well. And we are versatile team. We are located in Naivasha town along Moi Avenue at the Marketplace building opposite KWFT next to Jambi's Hotel. You can find us both live in YouTube and also in Facebook. Versatile team. This evening, I will be training you one of our best products in Greenwood. As you can see it here. Actually, we call it our black gold. And before I finish, you'll be able to realize why we call it our black gold, because of its great thing it does to our farmers. So our product is Greenwood Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer, abbreviation NOPF. I will explain each word what it means. Greenwood, because this fertilizer is manufactured by Greenwood company. Then why Nutriplant? Because it is nutrients are extracted from the plant themselves, and organic because it is 100% natural. So there is no any chemical addict or any addict of any chemical element. Then a plus, the plus is what makes this fertilizer to be unique, because this plus means that this fertilizer have 18 amino acid, and that sometimes we call this fertilizer as an amino acid fertilizer because of it is present in this fertilizer. Then fertilizer, because it is a fertilizer, and number one, it is most of the people may confuse it with a foliar, but it is not a foliar, it is a fertilizer. It serves both the purpose of a foliar, a booster, a fertilizer, all of them. You can see this fertilizer was prepared by a specialist in China known as Jason Zhang, who is a PhD agricultural specialist in Greenwood International Business School, which is being led by Director Madam Leini Wang and Mr. Budiman. Let's start with what it does, or the importance of fertilizer in our life today. So the biggest, we start with the biggest agriculture challenges. So these are the challenges that farmers undergo when they are trying to produce food. One of the challenges is climate change. We know the life we are living today, there is a lot of changes in terms of climate because of so many pollution and challenges that we are going through. And about climate change, we talk about prolonged drought or extensive rainfall. This was not experienced mostly in long time ago, but nowadays is an order of the day. The drought and famine. Also, extensive rainfall. When the rainfall is too high, it also brings some challenges. Can have devastating repercussion on soil health and also fertility. So they are made from non-renewable resources. They contain salt, not only make the soil more acidic, but also keep the beneficial earthworm away. They degrade the quality of the soil over the time. Those are the disadvantages of inorganic or the chemical fertilizer. Again, it is not sustainable. Constantly, it needs more synthetic fertilizer to improve your garden. So you use it in plenty and it continue destroying your soil and also becomes harmful to both the environment, animal, and plant. Leaching is high, and leaching is high nitrogen leaching to the groundwater, and also it produces the greenhouse gas N2O emission, negative impact on human and livestock. So chemical fertilizer has a lot of harmful effects to our soil. Fertilizer nitrogen lead impact on the soil pH. You can see 70 years after winter, with furrow rotation in the United States and so on. You can see now the nitrogen utilization. Greenhouse gas emission. That's how it is highly emitted from production to use account for 2.1% of total GHG emission. Then you have organic fertilizer markets and so on. Biological organic fertilizer market growth rate. So the growth rate, that's why I want to concentrate much on organic. The growth rate of the market of organic products is highly increasing. So you don't have to fear. So if you produce your crops organically, the market is there because the market is growing day in, day out. There is a large and a big potential market for organic products. Now, let's now come to our products, our black gold product, which is Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer. We start with its production. How is it produced? Number one, it is manufactured from biological materials from both animal and plants, as you can see from maize and also from the waste, the cow dung and the like. Then it goes to a process known as hydrolysis and enzymatic. You can see how it is being produced, the factory. And actually, our production base is in China, in Nanjing. And now the third one is now the formulation. So you can see the stages. The Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer goes before it is released to the farmer. Nope, in Africa, all those areas you can see the green old logo. In Africa, they are using Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer. The specification of NOP, Nutriplant, composition or the minimum, the amino acid, they are 100 gram, and the trace elements, we have the iron, magnesium, zinc, boron, 20 gram per liter, and the like. The fertilizer is packed into two packages. Number one, we have a package of 1000 milliliter, which is 1 liter, and also a package of 100 ml. Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer analytical report. You can see the report. For example, in that report, the copper is in the recommended form 2.2, the iron 2.08, the magnesium, and so on. So those are the analytical report that was done in Nanjing, in China. Protein transcription, about the protein synthesis from the amino acid. So that's how the protein are used to manufacture the amino acid. Enzyme containing or recurring essential elements, you can see all of them, the inorganic elements, the enzymes, and the like. Now, the effects. When we talk about the effects, we also refer to them the benefit. Now, the direct benefit of Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer to our crops. Number one, it will promote seed germination. By the way, when you use this fertilizer, you can even soak your seed and it will break what we call the seed dormancy. And it will also increase the percentage of the seed germination. That means when you use this fertilizer to plant, you expect over 90% germination of those seeds. So it's very effective. Then it will promote the root growth. We know that the plant feeds from the root. When the root morphology, when the roots are strong, when they are able to spread along and they are deep enough, then they will be able to grab and get all the nutrients in the soil and take them to the plant. Now, this fertilizer promotes, the Nutriplant fertilizer promotes the root growth. Then it also improves the vascular tissue, the transportation of the nutrients, the vesiculars themselves. So the transportation is easier and the fertilizer is able to reach into the most part of the plant, the branches, the fruits, and the roots. Another benefit, it promotes crop rapid growth. So when you use this fertilizer, the plants or the crop will grow rapidly. And the expansion of the leaf area, the surface area will be wide, it will be expanded. And we know they are very essential in the photosynthesis and manufacturing of the food because of the chlorophyll. Again, it adjusts crop growth cycle and extend the fruiting time. This works well in fruits and also in crops like maize. It also enhances resistance to pests and diseases. How does this one work? Number one, this fertilizer contains all the essential elements required by the plant. And when the plant is fed with these elements, the immunity is boosted. And now, when the immunity of the crop is high, the crop is able to resist from both pests and diseases. That's how it fights the pests and diseases when the crop is sprayed with this fertilizer. Then it increases the crop yield around 30 to 40%. When you use this fertilizer, expect a crop yield increase to 30% compared to other fertilizers. And it also improves the crop quality. All the crops that are planted with this fertilizer, they are of high quality. The strawberry will be of high quality, the maize will be sweet, the fruits will be sweet, and so on. So because it improves the crop quality and also the quantity. You can see the evidence. These are the evidence of the farmers who have used Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer and how it increased their crop yield and the quality. This fertilizer is being used globally all over the world and mostly in Africa. So I have photos, I've corrected photos, evidence in several countries like in Uganda. You know, Uganda, they grow bananas, the matoke, in a large quantity. And this fertilizer has really improved farming there at Uganda. You can see yourself, you can see the quality of the bananas and the matoke in Uganda. Then in Kenya, you can see the potatoes, how big and huge they are and healthy. The potatoes that have been sprayed with this fertilizer. Also, you can see the cassava, you can see the melon and the other things, and so on. The vegetables, the kales. So those are the evidence. This fertilizer is used in all the crops. It does well in all the crops. It is a multi-purpose fertilizer. You can try it and also send us the testimonies and the evidence, like what the people in Uganda, Kenya, Zambia has done. Then we have 4R principles of nutrient stewardship. The 4R promotes the best management practices, BMPS, to achieve cropping system goals while minimizing field nutrient loss and maximizing crop uptake. And the 4R principles include: number one, the right source. These are the things that qualifies this fertilizer to be used globally in the world because of this 4R. Number one is the right source. Where is the ingredient of the fertilizer sourced from? The right source, they matches fertilizer type to crops needs. Then the right rate, the application now. It matches the amount of fertilizer to crop needs. And the third one is the right time. It makes nutrients available when crops need them. And the fourth one is the right price. It keeps nutrients where crops can use them. And our Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer qualifies for the 4R principles. We continue. The methods of fertilizer application, they are divided into two major categories: the application in solid form and the application in liquid form. When we talk about the application in solid form, it is also divided into three categories: broadcasting, placement, and localized placement. When we talk about broadcasting, we use basal application, top dressing, and side dressing. And on the side of placement, we use plow soil, deep, and subsoil. And then on the side of localized placement, we use the contact placement, combined drilling, and also the bud placement, pocket stroke spot placement, and the pellet application. So that is how the solid application is done. Now we go to the liquid application, which really involves us now because our fertilizer, Nutriplant Organic Fertilizer, is in liquid form. So it is water soluble. In its application in liquid form, we use as a starter solution. This one qualified to be a starter solution. Application in irrigation water, you can also use it in a drip irrigation. Direct application to the soil or injection, and foliar application. Our fertilizer qualifies all of them. Foliar feeding benefit, ease of absorption, the soil issue. When a fertilizer is in foliar form or in liquid form, the plant or the leaves is able to absorb it easily compared when applied to the soil. So, can avoid soil obstacle if you have roots. Root health distribution, soil pH, mineral buildup, soil nutrient balance, and soil available moisture and the soil texture. How about crown or cutting? You don't have roots, you only foliar application works very well. And here it is. Foliar feeding benefit is of timing, of absorption timing. When in good soil condition, if applied to soil, lice takes you can imagine the lice takes 3 to 5 days to absorb the nutrients. Dry crops takes 5 to 7 days to absorb the nutrients. You can see the difference. When poor soil condition, if applied soil, nutrients may never arrive to the leaves. Foliar spray, nutrient just arrive at the leaves where needed to correct nutrient deficiency. So when a fertilizer is applied on the leaf, the plant is able to absorb it immediately, and it solves the deficiency of a certain nutrient that was required by that crop. Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer is very convenient to use. Spray irrigation. You can see using lawn, vegetables, and also orchard, how it is being sprayed using drip and so on. Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer is also very convenient to use in drip irrigation. You can see. Use only Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer or not. You can see now yourself. You can make a decision. But I can recommend this fertilizer. Use it. It is the best. How to use Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer? On grass or flowers, you spray every 7 to 10 days 5 to 10 cc of 20 liters. Areas 3 to 6 hectare, and it promotes the rapid growth of the plant. On fruit, you spray every 7 to 10 days, and it promotes the growth trees and also increase the yield. On economic crops, you spray every 7 to 10 days, and it accelerates the growth and maturity of the plant and improve plant immunity and also resistance to diseases. On seeds, you use 10 cc of 10 liters, 1000 liters you soak. For the seed, you can soak and break the seed dormancy. You improve plant immunity, resistance to disease, and promote the looting. You know, most of the diseases nowadays, they come with the seed. So when you soak your seed, you are able to fight those diseases before they even affect your crop. Potted plants, you can spray every 5 to 7 days, and it will promote the growth of leaves, stems, and also the roots. Do's and don'ts. So what you are supposed to do and what you are not supposed to do. Number 1, ensure the watering can or nozzle clean and away from the chemical substances which are harmful to plants, such as herbicides. So when you are spraying, make sure that your nozzle or the pump knapsack sprayer is free from any single element of the chemicals, because it may affect your crop. Apply it before 9:30 a.m. or after 5:30 a.m. before the sun is scorching, before the sun is very high, because it will scorch and increase the evaporation rate. So when you are spraying this fertilizer, do it early in the morning or late in the evening. Avoid exposing it to the sunshine or rain. Spray again if the rain within 6 hours after spray, because it doesn't have sticker, but it is absorbed very fast by the crop. After spray, the remaining solution should be washed into the soil, and the remainder cannot be used for the following day. Apply the fresh diluted solution only. Do not mix with other fertilizers. Water soluble only. It can only be mixed with water. It cannot replace fungicide and insecticide. So in case you need fungicide or insecticide, use it at a different time, but this one cannot replace insecticides. The uniqueness, we move on now to and see the uniqueness features of Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer. One of the uniqueness feature is it contains essential amino acid, 18 amino acids. It is rich in minerals, safe to animals, human, and environment, quick and effective. Great market in future. Using organic fertilizer, especially this one, I am assuring you of a great market in future. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Let us farm organically using Nutriplant Organic Plus Fertilizer. Meet you in the shamba, meet you doing organic farming. Thank you. Again, we are located in Naivasha town along Moi Avenue in the building, the marketplace. We are live in Facebook and also in YouTube. You can search Versatile Team and you'll find us there. Thank you.